recorded. Okay. Hi, everyone. Nice to see many familiar faces that I've only seen on screen because this is a fully online environment. And thanks for making it. You guys did it. As I was saying, there are 3 of these sessions today. You've just most of you are probably the ones that just came off of a session of project presentations, which I'm sure is like super stressful and exhausted. So you're sort of just staring at the screen like, oh my God, what comes next? Well, what comes next is this closing ceremony, which we've tried to make fun and not too long. It should be about a half hour. So my name is Max. I'm one of the volunteers here. You've seen me on the Discord, and I did a curriculum day. With me today are many other people on the volunteer staff, but specifically, I just want to call out Avisha right now, who will take over this first part of the ceremony.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. So I guess I'll quickly introduce myself. This is the second closing ceremony of the day, and I'm amazed there are so many people who have joined us after retiring day. So congratulations for making till here. Super happy to be celebrating you all today. And not just students and TAs, but all the volunteers, mentors, and everyone who made this course possible and, help us take off. So without much ado, I think we'll start. So welcome. And slides. Yeah. Okay, my slides are, okay. Max, I'll need your help. My slides are not working. Sorry about this, some technical problems. My laptop just hung. Okay, great. Yeah, can we move to the next slide? Can you remove this dialog box? Yeah. Okay, great. So yeah, first of all, congratulations. You all made it till the finish line, completed the course, went through with great gusto, embraced all the challenges which happened in the past 2 weeks and made it till here. We are all very proud of you. And as you can see, there are small dinosaurs on the screen with graduation caps. All of those are your pods. So please be proud of yourselves, pat yourselves on the back for making it till here. And today we'll be celebrating the course and you all. So I'll quickly outline what's going to happen in the course. We'll first celebrate all the accomplishments of you all, of the course and the course team. And then we'll go over all the fun activities we did in the past 2 weeks, including Earth Expo and the VR exhibition, which is going to be happening for the coming month. And then third point, I think everyone has this question in mind. People have been discussing this on Discord. What happens after the course? What are the plans of Climatematch after the course? What kind of opportunities we can offer you and what you can do going forward? So, but I hope everyone will stay connected and continue to be, the part of this amazing community. And lastly, but not the least, we'll be giving thanks to all the people, groups, organizations who made this course happen. So yeah, let's get started. Yeah. So accomplishments, before diving into all the amazing accomplishments you all got in the past 2 weeks, I want to spotlight this very cool AI generated image on our Discord set up by Max and other Discord staff. By one of the project TAs, Graziella. It's, I think, her pod's dinosaur doing some funny dance. So great that everyone is trying this kind of new stuff out. Moving ahead, yeah. So the first accomplishment, you all joined Discord and introduced yourselves. So claps for you. It was definitely not easy to navigate so many challenges and so many layers in Discord. I know it might have even been super overwhelming at times with so many messages on various channels. And our team helped us rectify all those issues which came up on the Discord. All the people who came forward with their problems, raised tickets, all kinds of tickets on the Discord, everything was managed virtually using this platform. And then many of you stepped out of your comfort zone, put yourselves out there and introduced yourselves to so many people you've never met before. This is a small word cloud of all the introductions done on the Discord by Max here. So you can see so many words buzzing around. So yeah, that was the first accomplishment. It might sound small, but it is amazing, which got us everywhere in one place virtually. Next, it was a complete intense 2 weeks, which started with Python pre-course and then went on to becoming so many things, lots of climate science topics and modeling, etc. So we know that it's very difficult to master every topic within the span of just 2 weeks, but it's great that you all got exposure to plethora of topics and techniques in such a short span of time and made it till the end. So take a moment to be proud of yourselves to reaching to the finish line. And as I was saying, we all together explored so many climate science topics, ranging from remote sensing, paleoclimate, climate modeling, and so on. This very cool icon art was made by one of our team leads, Sloan, who has also joined us today. So claps for her. Moving ahead. Yeah. So an important part of this course was exposure to variety of cutting edge computational tools. And we know many of you who were new to the whole Python ecosystem, who were new to modeling and computational tools, you all embraced it like champions. This meme is by Mariana, just to lighten the mood, who was also dedicated in helping everyone embracing these tools complexity and supporting everyone with the whole Python ecosystem, along with many other volunteers. So yeah, so many students, around 240 students signed up for the Python pre-course and embrace the whole Python ecosystem, navigated packages, Jupyter Hub, etc., etc. So yeah, kudos to you all for learning so many new things in such a quick amount of time. And yeah, let's move ahead. Yeah, so another important component of this course, which I think got very exciting for many people, was projects. Every project group generated new project ideas, shaped them in record times. You all sort of got like small seeds and like shaped them into seedlings, plantlings, saplings. Okay, yeah, saplings in a very short amount of time. Submitted project abstracts, shaped the idea, applied all the techniques you learned during the course in the projects. So that's amazing. Claps for you all. This word cloud is prepared by one of our team members, Anna, where it contains all the relevant words in abstracts submitted by you all. You can see how each abstract, each project idea contributed to this amazing selection of projects for us. And in future, I hope it becomes more after the course. So moving ahead. Yeah. There was variety of projects submitted. So as you can see, everybody quickly got into project groups, started brainstorming. And today, after 2 weeks, you have a brand new innovative project idea with you, which you learn at Climatematch. Moving ahead. Yeah. So another big accomplishment apart from the going through course tutorials and projects, was gaining real-world insight during impact talks, which was conducted by professional development team. And I think you all became more aware of the complexity within climate science field, understanding climate crisis, addressing climate change from real life practitioners of climate science, people who have so much experience within the field. And at the same time, after attending those talks, discussing them in groups, sort of also honed your communication skills, leadership skills. So please cheer yourself for participating in this amazing initiative and being part of the larger climate science community in this way. Moving ahead. Yeah. So lastly, the course was, of course, made using tutorials, projects, talks, this and that, but essentially it was people, everyone who was interested in the same thing, climate science. Lots of people from different areas in the world, diverse backgrounds, joined us in the course from around 69 countries on Discord. So we know that it was not easy interacting with people you've never met before and still discussing with them new project ideas, like surpassing the barriers of language. People were at different career stages, some were doctorates, some were undergrads, different languages, all on one platform, and still working towards a common goal, and just in record time of 2 weeks. So I think it was great. Everyone should applaud themselves for achieving this massive feat in record time and learning to interact and engage with so many people, surpassing all of these barriers and just virtually. So claps for you all. Moving ahead. Yeah. So this is an essential component of the course in the end. Every day we ask students to submit feedback surveys to us, which is a great insight for us into how was your experience during the course, and it will lead on to the betterment of the course in future years. And hopefully you'll stay around to watch that yourself. So I want to give a huge shout out to the group in week 2, which came up with the highest completion rate of feedback surveys, 89%. So, and then there were some close runner-ups, which were always competing with each other, Popping, Burris in week 1, week 2. So please cheer for yourselves. Your feedbacks were super valuable to us, and they will lead to great things, great changes in the course. Moving ahead. Yeah. So now comes the fun part of the course. It was not all work, courses and projects and working with other people. The fun part was Earth Expo, and Seda, one of our team members, has compiled this amazing video summarizing the whole social, artistic, and humorous experience we had during the past 2 weeks. So hopefully this video will showcase those expressions from everyone. And yeah, let's watch it. We can't hear the sound, Max, I think.
As you know, the Earth Expo has 7 categories this year. These are Data Art and Climate Science, AI Climate Space, Climatematch Academy in the Wild, T-shirt Design, Music Expo, Chapter Images, and Memes Expo. Over these 2 weeks, in these categories, you have expressed what you have learned on your Climatematch Academy journey by combining it with your unique creativity and imagination. Now it's time to display them in a virtual exhibition room and share them with the whole world. If you haven't submitted your artwork yet, the deadline has been extended to the 31st of July, 11 p.m. UTC. On the 3rd of August, we will be emailing the link to the exhibition so that you can visit the exhibition and share it on your social networks and with your loved ones. We will also have an augmented reality feature, so you will be able to see your art wherever you want by using your tablets and your phones. We will also include the link to the augmented reality app for installation in the email with the link. The exhibition will be available from the 3rd of August to the 30th of August. The songs you share on the Playlist of the Week channel on Discord will be the playlist for the Earth Expo VR exhibition. I would also like to announce that you will receive a certificate of appreciation for participating in the Earth Expo 2023 categories with your own creations. As I mentioned at the beginning, you still have time to share your art with us on the Discord Earth Expo channel by July 31st, 11 p.m. UTC. I'm wrapping up with just a quick reminder. Please read the rules for the Earth Expo categories you wish to submit art before submitting your artwork, and please make sure your artwork has a title. We'll look forward to receiving your entries. Thank you for your dedication, perseverance, and the unique creativity you share with us through your art.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I just want to maybe just tag on to that, the idea that the Art Expo is, of course, like just a fun way to express your creativity, have fun with other friends. But I think we shouldn't underplay that many cultural movements are sort of held together by the sort of cultural tapestry of the content that they share and talk about. And so I think the Art Expo is a place where we can start doing that. And so I would encourage everyone, now that you can decompress a bit over the weekend, you maybe have like a half hour free, you can just sort of go on, pick one of the channels and the activities and just have fun and try something out and contribute. Okay, so I'm actually gonna take over. Thanks, Visha, for doing the first part. So yeah, let's get to the second part. This is yet another dinosaur, which I guess I don't need to reiterate, but you can make dinosaurs like this of your own pod. So that's another activity that you can do. But the big question, right? What's next? This was a course, you've learned skills. Of course, this isn't the end. This is hopefully the beginning of something, right? And I think we've sort of pitched Climatematch Academy as a sort of impact-oriented online community. And so consistent with that, we're going to make a really strong commitment to try to maintain the social and sort of computational infrastructure that that will allow you to continue to do your work. And so specifically, that means that the Discord is going to stay up. We will eventually be transitioning you into alumni role, because then we can specifically tailor your experience on it and sort of help with the specific issues that you have. And of course, the materials that you've worked through are always going to be openly available. That's sort of the main one of the main ethos of Climatematch and its parent organization, Neuromatch. And so in this regard in particular, you can always download the content. Even better, you could start contributing to making the content even better, either based on your own experience or if you come up with ideas through our GitHub repository. And finally, you use the compute here mostly for you use the Jupyter Hub during your course to allow you to do the heavy computations remotely. We will be keeping that alive at least for another month or so, and hopefully, more. We're working to figure out how to make that happen. But you should definitely go back to the material and sort of think about it and find things that you liked about it and dive deeper into them. Okay, so that's with regards to the course and the content specifically. But again, this is hopefully the beginning of something, and it's not exactly clear what that is yet. We are also doing this all for the first time, and that said, we want you to know that we're thinking concretely about how to help you and we have some suggestions here that that I want to go over. So first, there are important ways that you can contribute to enriching your own Climatematch Academy experience, as well as contribute to the momentum in the community that we have right now. So part of that is sharing content on the Discord. If you see jobs, you know, you could either, if some cool community activity idea comes into your head, talk about it, propose it. You can also generate content. So this is like the Earth Expo stuff that Seda was talking about. And finally, in a pretty concrete way, you can contribute by volunteering. This is a great way to contribute. We had a structure of our organization sort of centered around these sort of bubbles, and there were various people that led those. But there were really teams. They were teams of people working in all these areas. And so think a bit about where maybe you would be interested in contributing. Are you more interested in developing content or professional development? Or if you're really computational, maybe you want to sort of add some additional technical competence to the team. So we'll be making a call probably in the fall for volunteers. So keep an eye out on the Discord, and we'll probably send around emails and stuff too. So that's sort of the ongoing stuff that you can do to sort of move forward. But in addition, we feel like there's, you know, we want we want you to try to you know, think about more concrete things that you could do with us. And we know it can be hard to sort of keep focus given all of life's twists and turns. So we're starting to provide you with some of these activities that we intend to help you figure out where you want to go and how we can help you get there. So the first is this sort of Art Expo thing. Really do encourage you to submit. So the deadline, I think, is Monday. So this is a fun weekend activity. Contribute to forming this cultural tapestry. And next, we have the first of hopefully like a monthly or so series of talks, the themes of which will likely span sort of the range of topics that we covered in the course. This first seminar will happen 3 weeks on August 18th, and it was actually made as an outro video to the Day of Socioeconomic basis content that you went through on Wednesday. This is a talk covers more sort of practical aspects of the energy transition. And it was designed with the conviction that, you know, you'll be having an impact somewhere, and that means you'll be playing in this crazy climate game. So it's probably good to know what the state and momentum of the board is, and have a record of how the big players have been playing that game. And so next, we would be grateful if you trusted us to start a process with each and every one of you in which we try to help you figure out what it is you want to do. That starts with us asking you questions. So we'll structure that input in the form of individual surveys that we'll offer you in the coming months if you want to partake and help us help you. And then finally, we want to sort of, in addition of doing this more general process for everyone, we'd like to take advantage of the specific momentum that has been building in the course in research and interest in particular topics. And to this end, we're announcing the Climatematch Academy Impact Scholars Program. So for those who want to keep working on their group projects, we want to give you the opportunity to potentially develop your project into a sort of widely shareable piece of scientific work, be it a preprint or a blog post, and to continue building your professional network in climate science by showcasing your work in workshops or conferences or whatever. So there's still many moving parts, but we really hope to provide you with this opportunity already this year. So as a first step, everyone will have access to our compute resources on Jupyter Hub until the end of August. And in order to extend, so the way we're doing it now is that to extend your access to the hub, and most importantly, to help us connect you with a suitable project advisor and other opportunities that match your interests and needs, we ask that you submit a concise 2-page proposal with preliminary analysis by the end of August. So that's the end of this coming month. So you have a month. And both students and TAs are welcome to participate as equal collaborators. To keep you informed about the program, we've created an Impact Scholar channel in the project section of our Discord. Information about the application form will be posted there next week. Tomorrow, we'll post a link where everyone will be able to browse other teams' projects, and anyone whose current teammates are not planning to apply or who wish maybe to work on a different topic are highly encouraged to reach out to their respective team's contact person, whose email will be shown on the page. Here are some examples of the projects that have been put up so far that you'll be able to browse in the gallery. Okay, let's switch now to giving thanks. This is the last part of the program, because this course took a lot of work and a lot of people, and it's great to see everyone and sort of celebrate together. Participants played a central role in making the course what it is, but there was a whole infrastructure, as you saw, that was behind that. This was as we figured out what Discord was, we found that it had a Jamboard option, and we made this in the first Discord session. We didn't end up making another one, but we're putting it here as sort of part of our joint work in figuring things out. So there were so many teaching assistants that helped in so many different aspects. Here are their pictures here. There are project TAs, your pod TAs. It was great to see so many people active here. And then we also had keynote speakers and impact speakers that devoted their time to giving you a lecture on interesting topics. And we also had a bunch of Python advisors to help you through the Python course. I should do a little clap every time we go through a slide, right? Because that's what you usually do. So clap for previous slides as well. And then mentors. So we had a cool program that matched people's up with mentors, and you guys had discussions about that. So thanks to all the mentors that devoted their time into connecting with the students one-on-one. And then there were all the volunteers of the actual Climatematch Academy school. There were about 50 of us. I remember when I compiled this first, I was amazed. I thought we were like 150 or something. Just because there was so much great work being done. And it turns out that you can do this with, 50 people or whatever. So we're just flashing people's names here. And then finally, thanks to our sponsors that made a lot of the sort of compute accessible and have helped to fund, again, this parent organization, Neuromatch, that provided a lot of the infrastructure for the course. So the Discord experience was all started in Neuromatch, and that we really leaned on, as well as a bunch of other sort of important system things, because it's not easy to run a decentralized global school. I'm not going to name the sponsors because I don't know, but they're here. Thank you very much. And then finally, I guess we can thank the Neuromatch organization itself for providing the backbone and I guess sort of encouraging and embracing the idea of this school, which less than a year ago was only some idea in a small group of people's heads, and now it's this wonderful thing with all this momentum that I'm very proud and happy that I became a part of and was able to contribute to, and I hope you guys feel the same way. So Nick is here. He's the CEO of Neuromatch. It was incorporated after the pandemic into a nonprofit just to sort of structure it more. And Courtney Dean has been helpful. Constantine helped a lot with the back-end stuff. Viviana was sending you all kinds of messages. So yeah, let's thank the Neuromatch crowd for their ongoing and continued support. And finally, thank you, participants, for injecting your spirit to build the foundation of this new community. So you guys are the first cohort. This is the first time that we've done this. We hope that there will be many more cohorts to follow you, and that you will lead into various impact-oriented climate science research applications that help give us a better shot at getting out of this crisis that we find ourselves in. And so to do that, we just ask you in return that you try to think about, try to envision a future where you're doing something that you find engages you and makes you passionate, and then talk to us about how to make that happen, because that's sort of ultimately why we all came together to build this thing. So that's the last slide. I think that is the end of the beginning. So let's just maybe do like a full standing, great job, everybody. Woo! And I will stop sharing. Wish you all the best. And I don't know if there's anyone that wants to come on. I think Nick will help bring you on if you're a panelist. So this is the official end, I guess, but I think maybe someone will want to say some additional words. But if you are too exhausted, you can just go and sleep for a week after you've submitted your Earth Expo submission. Okay, thank you.
Can we take a picture before we close this Zoom? Please.
Someone else will, because I'm on a tiny screen and I only see like 6 of you. Wait, let me. So we're still, wow, we're over 60. Yeah. Hi, Mariana.
All right, so I can take a picture and I can try to put as many attendees as I can on the list. I don't know if they want us to have their names, but I'll take a picture and we can crop it later. All right. Let's see. Give a big smile, everybody. Turn your cameras on, and 1, 2, 3, Climatematch.
Yay.
Yay. Thank you.
Thank you. I can't believe we're at the closing ceremony.
I feel we need some music.
We do. We need Seda. Oh,
You know
hi.
it's a recording, right?
That's a big sticker.
For your hat. It's like a face.
That's amazing. You look so cold. Where are you at?